What's up guys, Drake here for Channel 5 TGN covering the Olympic Games. Today, Sunday the 29th, was an action-packed adventure. Let's get started straight with the medal, shall we? Right now China is racking them up. They are ahead with 6 gold, followed by the United States who've got 2 gold, and then Italy with another 2. And Kazakhstan follows them with 2 gold. And then after that we've got Croatia, the Republic of Korea, sorry, with 1 gold. Anyway, we've got a lot of stories to get through. Let's get started, shall we? Thomas Berdych has suffered more disappointment on the Wimbledon grass as he was knocked out of the first round of the Olympics by Belgium's Steve Darkis. The Czech slumped to a 6-4, 6-4 defeat against world number 75 Darkis. Berdych, the 6th seed here, lost his opener on centre court at the Wimbledon Championships to Ernest Gulbish. Berdych reached the final of the Wimbledon 2 years ago, losing to Rafael Nadal, and had been expected to provide a challenge to host nation's favourite Andy Murray in the quarter-finals. Women's World Cup holders Japan failed to capitalise on the territorial dominance as they were held to a goalless draw by Sweden in Group F class at the City of Coventry Stadium. Japan had enough chances to have won comfortably but were let down by poor finishing and some fine saves by the Swedish goalkeeper Hedvig Lindha. It means that the Swedish, beaten by Japan in 2011's World Cup semi-finals, still head off the group on the goal differences from their opponents. Japan were on the offensive from the first whistle and produced some fluent football, but were unable to create a clear-cut opportunities in the opening 45 minutes. Michael Phelps has made the finals of the 400 individual medley in just by 7/100ths of a second as the first morning of the Olympic programs got underway. Phelps, the defendant champion, was 8th fastest in tonight's final, edging out Beijing silver medalist Laszlo Čech in a major surprise. Beijing's 2008 champion Park Tae-hwan was disqualified in the 400-meter freestyle but later appealed, while world record holder Paul Biderman failed to make it through. Phelps and the Czech were alongside each other in the 4th heat, but their apparent game of the cat and mouse almost proved them very, very costly. Alexander Vinkorvov triumphed in a dramatic men's road race to claim gold for Kazakhstan. Colombia's Rigoberto Urán claimed silver, with Norway's Alexander Kristoff third. Great Britain's Mark Cavendish, the world's champion, was unable to put himself in a position to attack later on as Vinkorvov won the sprint for the line. The Hungary's men water polo team are hoping to win their 4th consecutive Olympic title at London 2012. They picked up gold at Beijing, Athens and Sydney, and they have been the dominating force in the sport for almost 80 years, winning 9 Olympic golds. Standing in the way is the group stages are 2008 silver medalists USA, bronze medalist Serbia and 4th place Montenegro. Olympics men's single tennis favourite Roger Federer defeated Alejandro Falla of Colombia, but the match was far from straightforward. Federer went into the tournament as the favourite to pick up a first singles gold medal after his Wimbledon triumph. His defeat of Andy Murray 3 weeks ago took him back to #1 in the world. The Orbit, a work of art as well as a viewing platform over the Olympic Park, has opened to visitors with the Games now underway. Access to the Orbit offers stunning views over the Olympic Stadium, Olympic Park and the whole of London. Okay. China's Wang claimed the first weightlifting gold medal of 2012 Olympic Games in the women's 48 kg weight category at Excel. The 4-time world champion went into her first games as the overwhelming favourite, having not been defeated in international competition since winning her first world title in 2002. Congrats! And this is an epic one, guys. Italy claimed gold in the men's archery team event as Michael Fergili held his nerves to hit a 10 with the last arrow of the finals against USA. Italy, who have never before won a team gold at the game, were 9 behind with one shot remaining when Fergili struck center gold. Oh, wow, nice one. Okay, next one. Italian fencing star Valentina Vezzali was denied a piece of the Olympic Games history after a shock defeat at the Excel Arena. The 38-year-old was thwarted by compatriot Ariana Errigo in her bid for an amazing fourth consecutive individual foil gold at the Games. Singh, who is supported by the American businessmen Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, with the latter potentially set to illustrate his commitment by appearing at some stage at the Olympic stage at London 2012. I know Uncle Bill is coming to London to watch the Olympics, but I am not sure if he will be coming to watch the table tennis, she said. Whether Gates remains to be seen, but he will be delighted with Hastings' 4-0 win against Yadira Silva. Steve Krotowski and John Garcia Thompson's bid for the beach volleyball success began with a defeat as the British pair went down in straight sets against Canada at the Horse Guards Paradise. A near-capacity crowd at the 15,000-seat arena did the best to cheer on the home favourites in their Pool F opener. However, their opponents just had a bit more gill around the court and emerged with a solid 21-19, 21-13 win. Go Canada! USA got the defense of the Olympic women's basketball crown off to a winning start with a hard-fought 81-56 win over Croatia. They conceded an early lead and had to battle the determined Croatian side hard through the second and third quarters. 3 times Olympic women's handball champions, Denmark opened the London 2012 champion with a thrilling 21-18 victory over Scandinavian rival Sweden at the Copper Box. The Danish women were level with their opponents in the Group B preliminary clash for the majority of the game, but the 4 goals in the final few minutes took them over the winning line, with Sweden unable to match them. Ryan Lochte disposed of Michael Phelps as the Olympic 400-meter individual medley champion as he secured a dominant victory at the Aquatic Centre. The race was meant to be the first installment of a showdown between him and Phelps, but ultimately Lochte was never threatened and touched in at 4 minutes 0.0518 seconds. Brazil's Thiago Pereira was second, a Japanese 17-year-old Koshiku Hangino third, just a year after taking bronze at the World Junior Championships. Great Britain booked their place in the London 2012 football quarter-finals with a routine 3-0 victory over Cameroon at the Millennium Stadium. Captain Casey Stoney set them on the way with a close-range finish in the 18th minute, with Jill Scott adding the second 5 minutes later. Steph Houghton, the heroine of the opening win over New Zealand, sealed the win with a fierce strike 8 minutes from time. The USA kicked off the bid to land the long-awaited volleyball gold medal in the front of the boisterous Earls Court sellout court in the opening day of action at London 2012. Well guys, thanks for watching. Those were just a couple of stories we'd cover right now. We will be back in a couple of hours with more updates of the 2012 London Olympic Games. This was Track for Channel 5 TGN, and hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs us up, give it a like. See you guys in a few more hours. Over and out.